Hello, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. I'm in the room.
I'm in the room too, and so is the kitty. The kitty's
The
right
kitty's in the
in
room.
the room.
Excellent.
Yeah, you wanna say hi, kitty?
Hi, cat. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
this is rough on us,
I know.
this
When
new
is
routine.
your TV situation gonna get sorted? My goodness.
Well, not anytime soon, I don't think. I don't know. Google, the YouTube TV people are talking about giving a $20 credit to anybody who has YouTube TV, um, at this point.
So
For the
there's that.
So
There you
there's
go.
that for the month, yeah.
Yep.
So that doesn't make it sound like they're very optimistic, but, I don't know.
Uh,
Anything can happen, Gia.
all
We'll
right.
just
Okay.
soldier on because we're professionals if, you
Well,
know.
I took a little cat nap. I put on Antiques Roadshow, which is like instant nappy for
Yeah,
me. So
that's like your melatonin.
a little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll try to come around here as we talk.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we had two sort of very different episodes in a way. We had two completely like different groups of people, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So,
And
like when I watched,
weird, I'd say some weirdness in both days.
yeah, there was. When I watched today's, like Friday's episode flew right out of my head. Um,
Sure, yeah.
as it will. um, but do you want to go back and try to put together Friday's episode
I think
again?
we should if you've got your little notes. The only
Uh,
thing I can remember about Fridays, we had a weird dude in it.
that guy was lurking, and I know
Yeah.
there was some stuff online about him, but I didn't really pursue any of that. I figured we'll just
I've
find.
read a few comments, but it
Yeah.
like he was in some game or something. Um,
Okay.
but it
Some
didn't it,
uh-huh.
it didn't do anything for me. Well, it still wasn't anybody I knew.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But he was wicked creepy. I'll say
He did
that.
look very creepy. Yeah, very creepy, and I don't like him circling around our Felicia,
Our
you know?
sweet Felicia, I know.
Yeah, we can't have
Same
that.
here.
Usually, she's sort of better at knowing what's going on around her, but I guess she was so consumed with, like, getting the kids sorted out on the phone, that she didn't really notice him right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, it was all very weird, and I felt like we were
Yeah.
supposed to. I couldn't tell if we were supposed to think that she recognized him or that she was just startled by a weird stranger.
Right, right. I don't know
Oh
either.
no, this is
Now
gonna
I'm
be
young.
rough.
We might have to start doing these, like, in the morning. I know you have some
Yeah.
tomorrow morning, but
Yeah, yeah, we might be a little fresher.
maybe.
But anyway, okay, back us up. That was the only thing I can remember, but I'm sure more
Yeah.
things happened on Friday.
Yeah. Well, we had, like, Anna had been snatched, and so we had Jack summoning Laura into his office to tell
Oh,
her
right.
that
Yeah.
Anna was gone on a WSB assignment. She'd been, like, re whatever. You know what I mean?
I do, but I mean, do you think that I mean, that's simply what everyone was told, right? Like she hasn't that like we think she's been snatched by some bad guys, right?
Well, yeah, and that had me thinking, is Jack the bad guy that snatched her? I don't know anymore.
Well,
'Cause
I read an interesting thing on General Hospital Snark, that other Facebook
mhm. Mhm.
page that like where they were plot whispering that possibly they've decided to turn Jack Brennan into a bad guy.
Well,
Um,
yeah, yeah, it seems like he is a bad guy, sort of. I mean, like, he's always like, when Joss came in
well,
to talk to him, he starts, like, threatening her with treason right off the bat.
right, right. But they were saying from in like his entrance on the show when he was the
Mhm.
other actor, was
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
completely different vibe, and then
Yeah.
was supposed to be a romantic lead, and they were just surmising that perhaps he's flailed. This new one has
Mhm.
flailed, and he's not working out as a romantic lead for Carly.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so maybe they're gonna, in the same way that they took Drew, who was not really working out
Yeah, yeah,
in his
yeah.
present form, and then just went,
Uh-huh.
okay, we're just gonna turn him bad.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I could see that. Yeah, I could see, because he seems, like you said with Josh, increasingly, menacing and
Mhm. Yeah.
not evil, but like,
Well, but he's definitely sort of really used Joss without thinking much about, how new she is, how young she is, and he did appear to have feelings for Carly. So if he could do that with Carly's daughter, that shows a certain.
yeah, which we thought all along was gonna come back to bite him in the ass,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now it's almost like he doesn't even have any sort of compassion for
Right, right.
that situation that he caused.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So I could
So
see him sort of becoming just sort of completely diabolical.
maybe becoming diabolic, and maybe even like being driven off the show.
Mhm. Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, that was just their, to give them credit. That was just their thought, and I and
Mhm.
I kind of thought, yeah, I could totally see that. Like, as like,
Mhm.
hey, it worked for Drew. It really revitalized the Drew character. You know.
Yeah, boy, did it. Man, yeah, that's the best thing that happened to him really, that he had no chemistry with the other
He had no
women
chemistry,
on the
yeah, and
show,
so
you know?
yeah, like, you were meant to be a bad guy, apparently,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
weird
thoroughly.
for somebody who's supposed to be like this big, handsome, athletic,
Mhm.
kind
Swim
of
coach.
all-American, swaggering, all-star kinda dude,
Mhm.
and then he just didn't work out with anybody really,
Mhm. No, no, he didn't, did he?
but now
Yeah,
he's, like, just reveling, he's, like, rolling in evil
he
nastiness.
yeah, everywhere he goes, everybody he touches, he
Yeah.
leaves
He
a
takes
mark.
it to new he really and today we shouldn't get into today yet, but he really
I
took it to new
know.
heights.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah, he
sure
did.
did. Okay, so getting back to Friday, we had a lot going on at Bobby's. Emma was there, Charlotte was there, Britt, Lulu, and they
Oh,
all sort of
yeah.
shuffled around, a lot having to do with Dalton and getting into the lab.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo gang is really there. It's
Yeah,
got to be tonight, and,
yeah, yep, yep.
we're
So,
up and down on all that stuff. It's gonna happen, it's not
mhm,
gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
mhm,
Um, and then we
yeah,
had, what was it, Laura and Lulu talking
mhm, yeah, yep.
about Valentine, and yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Laura mentioned the Anna thing to Lulu. I wonder, like, when will Jason find out that Anna has supposedly rejoined the WSB?
Yeah, right, and he'll find that questionable, I think, and probably
Very. I think immediately he would
yeah.
question that. Yeah, yeah,
Nothing but difficult women in Jason's life.
that's true. They keep him busy. They
They
keep him.
do. But,
Yeah,
that's what he likes, so
yeah, I think
we
so.
don't we don't feel bad for him because he chooses that.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
But I think
Um,
he's gonna have to ride to her rescue.
Probably. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He's the one that knows the depth of her fear of Faison, and so
Mhm.
I think his head will immediately go to something about Faison.
Right. And well, and also he knows exactly how bad a guy Jack is. So,
Right, that's true, yeah, right.
you know,
Yeah,
um,
he knows the worst about Jack. Yeah.
yeah. So he in a way he's got more information than a lot of people
Yep. Yeah.
having to do with Anna. So that's good. But that
It's good
would
for
be.
Anna, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So then we went back to Switzerland, with Barbara.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah, yeah. So funny.
Barbara the
Yep.
brunette. I would like
Yeah.
her one day to be sort of like absent-minded back in Port Charles and wear the wig out and
Yeah.
not realize she's Carly again.
Yeah, it's so not a good look for her. It's funny how it's like, I mean, it doesn't make her ugly, but it's like lets you know, how much her glorious hair makes her very beautiful.
Yeah, well, they're not trying very hard to style this hair, it's like clearly they just like put the wig on and
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
you know?
Speaking of hair, I know you
Uh-huh.
don't peruse our Facebook page very frequently,
Oh,
so
I did glance and somebody asked about Anna's hairdo, right? Her new hairstyle. Tell
yeah, yeah. How and then another one of our listeners came on and said that she thought that the hair was supposed to reflect sort of Anna's state of mind, and that it's
Ah,
unkempt and disheveled because
a
Anna
little
I don't know if those are her words,
chaotic.
but
Uh-huh.
yeah, because Anna's like, freaking out about this current Faison thing.
Yeah.
So it's sort
Mhm.
of
Yeah, okay,
I
okay.
thought that was pretty insightful, and then I realized what is my hair saying?
I was just thinking the same thing.
It's saying a lot.
Mine's all, like, wigging out on the left side of my head.
Just on the left. I
Mhm,
noticed somebody who took a video while we were playing the other day, sort of from a top and back view, and I was like, I
mhm.
guess I should really make sure I do actually brush the back, like get that all brushed through too, so it's not just like a
Yeah,
unkempt
yeah.
ratty area. But you don't think about that.
Well, no, that I you don't? I didn't realize we needed maybe a tutorial on how to brush
Well,
one's
I'll tell you,
hair.
I mean, it gets combed through just post shower, post being washed,
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
I don't spend a lot of time on it the rest of the day.
No, okay, okay,
And
but and
I'd wager to guess that you don't either.
Oh, that's definitely true. That's absolutely true.
Not to
I
drag you
forget
down with me,
sometimes.
but
No, 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 I'm down there already. But, yeah, sometimes, like, I'll start leaving the house and realize, "Oh my god, I should probably look at myself and see what's happening."
look at my yeah. I've
You
hit
know?
the I've hit this stage in life where I've told you how my mother used to like go in the bathroom and not turn the light on and put
Uh-huh.
makeup on,
Yeah,
put
yeah,
foundation on, and I was
yeah.
always just like,
Uh-huh.
"Mother, what like, Mom, what are you thinking?" But now I kind of get it. You're just like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need to see this anymore."
Right,
You
right.
just want to be presentable at a certain point.
Yeah,
You want to
sure.
pass muster.
Yeah, yeah, ish.
And
Like
it's not mustard, it's muster.
it is, but funny you say that because I've recently rediscovered a nice mustard, a nice bold, spicy mustard, and
Is it Ray's mustard?
no, no,
Oh,
it's not. Initially, it was a little jar that came in like a gift basket from my Ukrainian friends,
yeah.
and that was delicious. And then I bought a jar after that went away because I realized how much I
Well, what
enjoy a
is
nice
it?
mustard.
Share it with people.
Well, and the kind I got at the store is just Grey Poupon, like the real grainy kind, not the smooth kind, but the kind that
Yeah.
was in the gift basket, I don't remember the brand. Sorry. Maybe
Oh,
something German or
alright.
something, I don't know, but,
Yeah, I like
nice.
a real grainy mustard as well, but
Yeah,
I
robust.
remember Ray's mustard from Maine being a favorite when
Oh,
I lived
okay,
there.
okay. Uh-huh.
Ray's.
I put it on my veggie burgers. That's, uh
There you go.
that's how I
Um,
use it. Yeah, so anyway, sorry, nice
but
mustard.
I believe it's not past mustard, because
Right, right.
that sounds like you're having some digestive issue.
Yeah,
But
right, right.
but it's
It's
like
like
muster, like the military term, like you're
yeah,
mustered in, right?
or
Yeah.
muster up the courage to do something.
Oh, I think that's also, yeah, I think that is also a use of it.
Yeah,
But anyway, it's interesting, that word
yeah.
muster.
We go from how to brush your hair to how to use the word muster. You're welcome.
Okay,
Um,
get us back to the plot. What was
okay,
going on?
okay. Let's see. Okay, well then we go to Lucas and Joss and Marco. They were Lucas was talking to Joss initially, and then
Oh,
Marco
right. After
came on.
after after Ava had the
Yeah,
conversation with
yeah, right.
Lucas about time to go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. And Joss is having this next big sort of ethical dilemma about
yeah.
lying to her family and
Mhm, mhm.
allowing Lucas to put himself in danger. I guess that's how you put it.
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
and that just seems like I know it's a soap opera, and so things happen just because, the plot needs things to happen, but just moving into Windermere with your boyfriend and his father seems very weird to me, you know?
Yeah. Well, they have the zebra pillows.
I know you presented that as an argument last time, but
Yeah.
I
And
would
they're
need
in every
more.
room. They're in every room. They come in different colors, but different background colors.
I still
And
think
so
I
to
would need
tie things
more
together.
to
Yeah.
entice me to move into
When
Windermere.
it sounds like they're gonna go like up to that place where they were holding
Oh,
Esme
yeah,
hostage.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Like
gotta
the
have some
whole
bad vibes.
I would think so, yeah, yeah, weird. But,
And yeah, like why is Marco living with his father? That's also a little strange.
yeah, I was thinking also, like, if Jack thinks this is great, right, that Lucas is
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
like, how do you it's harder to spy on people when they're on an island, I think.
Yeah, that's true. But it is
Mhm.
kind of got it's got has all the catacombs and weird ways to get in and out
Yeah,
and all
I
that kind
know
of stuff.
probably everybody in town knows how to sneak
Yeah.
onto the island and into the
But
catacombs.
now we have to worry about Lucas
Yeah.
and we're seeing Joss, having to sort of compromise herself. Um,
Definitely, definitely, and yeah, man, like, if Carly's gonna know that Joss knows that this is, sort of well, will she know? Does Carly know how
wait,
bad
does
Sidwell is?
Carly
I'm
wait,
just thinking
back it
Carly's
up.
gonna be
Does
okay. I'm thinking Carly's gonna be concerned about Lucas if she when she finds out he's gonna be living on Windermere with Sidwell and Marco, because she has some idea of how bad Sidwell is.
right,
Yeah,
right.
definitely, right?
But will Carly know Joss's role in all this? No.
I guess not. I guess not. Yeah.
I mean, she might guess at it because she
Mhm.
knows what Joss is now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting, I think, to see if Carly will assign any sort of judgment or blame on her own daughter, or if
Right,
it's all
right.
going to be because at this point, wouldn't you say that Joss is quite the willing participant in being a WSB agent?
Yeah, I think in a way, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if she was I don't know, maybe
I mean,
I
she
don't know.
may not have been recruited fairly.
Right, right. I think that's true. And also just like her youth and her life experience, I think makes it well, maybe that's not true. I was gonna say makes it hard for her to understand the consequences of a life like this, but she has seen plenty of things, so maybe
Yeah. Is she
I
supposed to be 21 yet?
yeah, she must be 21, right? Maybe not, maybe not. But that is kind of why they, recruit people into the armed forces when they're younger,
When they're
because
young, right. They appeal to their idealistic natures
and their belief that they're going to live forever,
right,
things like
right.
that.
Yeah.
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 So,
But
um,
if somebody's like of age to accept something like that,
yeah, I guess,
in,
yeah, that's
in other words, it's not like a flat out blackmail situation.
no, it's not. It's not. And I guess, those are just the breaks. If you want to get into a life like that, or you think that something about it is appealing, then you have to live with the consequences.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean that may be what she's like up against now is really
Yeah.
feeling those.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
but I'm just wondering how will Carly feel about
Mhm.
Joss's,
Yeah.
choices?
Yeah. She probably would say that she never would have gotten into this if Jack hadn't pushed her,
You
you
think so?
know.
You think it'll all be, Jack's
I
the
think so.
villain in
I
this?
think
Yeah.
so. Unless she
That's what
sees
most
some
parents do. Like
yeah.
when things were bad, like if you got roped into doing something bad with a friend, your parents
Mhm.
would always believe it was your friend that made you,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah. Mhm.
when was probably you all along.
You think it was me?
Yep. Bad seed, bad influence.
Up in my room reading my Little House on the Prairie books.
Were were you a Little House on the
Oh
Prairie? Or
God, yes. God, I had the box set. Yeah, I love those books. Yeah.
did you read that big biography that you sent to me?
No, no, I didn't. Mm-mm. I learned everything I needed to know from the books.
That's a shame. It was a fascinating biography. I might read it again.
Okay, weirdo.
You didn't have any interest in learning about the actual person?
Not really. No, no.
Guess we're back to that whole, like, I'm just kind of a student of history and you're not.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It all is consistent. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, I also was a massive Laura Ingalls Wilder fan,
Yeah.
had, yeah, I read and reread and reread those books.
Mhm, mhm. Yep.
Crazy. And I loved the illustrations of Garth Williams.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
loved them.
yeah. Those were a
Cool.
big part of it, weren't they?
Yeah.
A
Oh,
little dog
uh-oh.
skirmish.
Fight. Fight.
Oh.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway, so yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Let's hope Lucas isn't gonna get hurt or anything. But
yeah. The only thing that might test Carly is if she sort of saw or realized that Josh had some like opportunity maybe to prevent something from happening and didn't, or you know what I mean? Like if she got into like a situation where if it was just Josh, her daughter, she definitely would have jumped in to do something, to
right, right. Well, I mean, I think it's already happening. Like,
it kind
not
of is.
warning, not warning
Yeah.
Lucas that he's going to be in danger is already
Yeah,
a
that's pretty
choice,
bad, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that by
but
itself is bad enough.
on the other hand, Lucas, I mean, really, like, you can't meet Sidwell and not know that. Like, they already
Yeah,
know all the
yeah.
they already know
Right.
all the stuff
Right.
about what he did to Lucky, and
That's true. That's weird to think that people would just, like,
yeah,
because
turn a blind
Lucas
eye to that.
yeah, he
Yeah,
must know all of that, right? In
yeah,
detail.
I think so. I think everybody
Yeah,
in town knows all that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure how he, is gonna reconcile that with,
he
how his
just
attitude.
really
Yeah.
he's really wants to move in with Marcus. Although he didn't particularly, but he talked himself
Right.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
And of
know.
course, I think the other storyline that will unfold more there is that Lucas's eyes will be open to Marcus's involvement with his father.
See, now you're using the name Marcus like I was last time.
Oh no, Marco.
Marco, yeah. We're
Mm,
gonna have to just call somebody Marcus and let that be their
okay.
new
I've been
name.
watching so many of those Marcus Instagram things that, um,
But
okay,
yeah,
anyway, but I think he's going to see that Marco is up to his ears in his father's
yeah,
dealings,
yeah, mhm,
and he'll have to
right,
be like, you know, am I gonna
mhm.
stay on my sort of high horse about what I tolerate in a lover?
Or he's
And then
gonna get
Brad will come back and be like, "What the hell?
yeah, what the hell? And
This
then
guy's way worse."
yeah, and then Pascal is gonna, like, he's gonna bust him
Oh
for
yeah,
overhearing
Pascal.
shit, it's gonna be
Oh,
his life is gonna be very precarious there on Spoon
Pascal is so
Island.
creepy. Yeah,
Oh, he's very creepy. Yeah, him and that guy that was lurking around the hospital with Felicia,
yeah,
those
with
2
the
are
dyed hair.
like,
Yeah,
yikes, those are
yeah,
like
yeah.
ghouls, you know?
Yeah, he was like a ghoul. He was so pale, and the hair was so black and down on his neck, and ugh,
It's all flat
he
and
was
weird.
scuzzy. Yeah, ugh.
Scuzzy, yeah. They're both kinda like extras from a horror movie or something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like
an
from a
old-timey horror movie.
like an old vampire movie.
Yeah, yeah. Now we got the dogs playing. They got their weird
My cat's been spicy all day too. I don't know what's up.
really?
Like,
Mhm.
normally she's spicy, and then like a massive portion of the day she's sleeping in the sun, and then spicy again, and
Uh-huh.
then out for the night. But all day today, spicy. Like
Mm. Mm-hmm.
following me around, wanting to play all day long. Like, just like, I don't know what her deal is. It's kind of cold here. I mean, not your
Yeah.
standards of cold, but
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
think she's feeling invigorated or something.
Okay. All right.
I can barely take it. I was like, "Wow, you're not a kitten. Following me in the bathroom, bugging me." Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, cute. That's cute, Gia.
kitties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. What else you got?
Okay,
I'm gonna start
okay.
talking about muster again.
Okay. Well, so then we had a little conversation between Jason and Sonny, which was a little bit silly about like whether or not to kill Sidwell. Um,
Oh yeah, like yeah, we could take care of this. Yeah, yeah.
like it seems like Jason would normally be smarter than that, like he would know that every sign would point to them being the guys who did it. So
Yeah. And
I don't know.
remind me, what was Sonny's reasoning on not doing it? Was it that?
That
Or,
Justine is really keeping an eye on him and stuff like
the
that,
Justine thing. It's driving
all
me
of
crazy.
that. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, they bought some other peers as backup peers, in case that referendum doesn't go their way. So,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
don't. Sonny said they don't ship anything illegal out of those piers anymore. So I'm not sure what he does anymore than just coffee.
Other
Just
than actually the coffee, yeah, like what else is
yeah.
he, what are his dealings that, yeah.
Yeah, right, right. Like his knockoff like shoes and purses. Do those those go on a truck or something instead
I
of on a
don't
boat?
know. I don't even know, like, what do mobsters do if it's not drugs, and I don't know.
Yeah, right, right. I don't know either, Gia. I guess we might never
Mm,
know. We don't
mm,
travel in those circles, you
not
know.
really. Not
Not
that I
not
know.
really. Okay, then we had let's see. Ava was visiting Sidwell, talking
Oh,
about
in another stunning outfit.
yeah, that was quite a bold choice, wasn't it? That whole
Yeah.
ensemble. It was a little old-fashioned in a way with that little, like, skirt, that little flouncy top skirt.
Yeah, do you call that a peplum? I knew that would get you. I think that shape, that silhouette is like a peplum style.
Sounds like some sort of medication for, like, a baby who's teething or something. Let's see.
Uh, well,
Peplum.
it's what is
Peplum
a peplum?
tops. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, yeah, okay,
A
you're right.
garment that features a short flared strip of fabric
Yeah,
attached at the waist.
it is, yeah, it seemed a little more defined than that. These are lovely, some of these. I
I
like
don't know
them.
what you're looking at, but
I'm looking at one from Natural Life that's pretty.
yeah,
Uh,
so it gives a little bit of a, like, a shape.
Flare, a little
Yeah,
flare. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's nice, for hiding a little beer belly as well.
That's
Not that Ava has one,
no,
but,
she doesn't, she doesn't. She looked
yeah,
like
but
quite a nice
it
silhouette there.
it was sort of old-fashioned, and then it was all buttoned up, but then that hot color, and then the
Yeah,
little,
exactly, exactly, that's right, that's what kept it from being really good,
yeah, and the little, like, glittery, sort of button things that were little
Mhm.
bows that were like,
Bows, yep, yep.
only Ava could pull something like that off, I think.
Yeah, 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 I know, that was a fun choice, it really
And
was.
I love that contrast between, sort of the nun and the whore kinda thing, you know?
Yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah,
And so it's like the naughty and the nice girl thing all in one.
all wrapped
Yeah.
up in one package, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and
mhm.
also I think it also works all in, like, if you combine a sweatshirt with, like, lace or something, or sort of like a low and a high, you know?
Uh-huh.
Gets your attention, the contrast
Yeah,
of it. Yeah.
that's okay, okay, sure, sure.
Just if we ever enter some contest, like a fashion thing, I think I could do
You could
well with these ideas.
Of course you would do well, Gia. Of course, a fashion contest, yes.
And if you could see what I'm wearing right now, which is A pair of sweatpants inherited from my father, no less. A bright
Wow.
blue hoodie sweatshirt that somebody gave me from a thrift shop,
Uh-huh.
and then a T-shirt that says "Slap Your Mama Commissary Barbecue."
Yeah, you and Ava could be twins.
I know.
Yikes. That's funny.
Anyway, okay, I
Yeah.
liked those two. I liked Ava and Sidwell together because, um, I don't know, they're both just clever. They're both kind of clever.
Yeah, and she's smart enough to know there's always an agenda.
Yeah, yeah. And she's kind, not that she's okay with it, but she's like,
Right.
she knows what the game is all the time, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I liked how when he started asking about Sonny, she didn't really give him much, and she tried to sort of warn him away from
Yeah, yeah,
which I,
yeah.
as Donna's, no, Avery, as Avery's mom, that would be what she would want, like not to
Right.
provoke this.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Um,
but she's got an interesting angle. She could work there, for
yep.
Sonny.
I'd like
She
to see if she has any zebra paintings that would actually also
Oh, yeah.
enhance the whole. Yeah,
Mhm. Like, really, really embrace that motif.
yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's supposed to be like sort of would that be sort of like Victorian era where people were decorating with like,
I don't know.
things from the natural world, like
Mm.
those
Mm.
sort of prints and fossils and that kind of stuff. Like maybe that's what they're
I
sort of in
don't
a
know.
feeble way going for at Windermere. I feel like Windermere has never really been done.
It's
Um,
hasn't been done properly, no.
I don't think it
No.
has. It's supposed to be
Mm,
the lap of luxury. I mean, I know it's a castle that's also drafty, but it's like
mhm.
supposed to be a really rich person's home.
Right,
That
right, and it doesn't really give off that that sort of
there's
vibe.
no opulence. I don't. There's no
Right,
opulence.
right. Mhm. Yeah.
Maybe if the zebra pillows were like huge.
They still look kinda cheesy though, don't they?
They do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. So maybe if there
yeah.
were some element of ridiculousness to them,
I think
you know.
they just need to find, like, a classier animal print if that's what they're going for, which I think is out there, you know?
I don't know if pictures of zebras qualify as an animal print. If it were simply stripes,
You'd like
you know
that
what I
better?
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
No, then I'm saying that would be an animal print.
Right, right, okay, I see what you mean, yeah, versus
Yeah.
animals in a print.
Right. I was like splitting hairs.
Spitting fur.
Yeah.
Uh, oh,
Anyway,
so
so anyway, I kind of like them. They should throw them together more frequently. And
yeah, and that would that bother Lucy? Because I don't know if Lucy really wants to believe how evil Sidwell is, although she
no,
should,
she doesn't.
you
But
know?
that's one of her character flaws is that
Yeah, yeah,
she's mercenary, and
yeah, right.
so
Mhm,
I mean, Ava's also mercenary, but
mhm.
Ava's like cool with him being evil, you
Yeah,
know. Whereas
yeah,
Lucy's trying to pretend that she, wouldn't deal with him if she knew that he were
mm,
up to bad shit.
or she
But
thinks somehow that he would never be that way with her,
yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
and I think
She wants
Ava.
people to think that she's above board in her
Yeah,
dealings, and
yeah, yeah, right, okay. Yep, so then after Ava left, Britt emerged from the shadows.
oh right. And that was a great cover story they came up with.
Yeah, that was clever, that was quick of him.
Yeah, a concierge doctor.
Yes, yes, right,
Yeah.
that would make sense for a guy like that.
Right. Yeah, I
Mhm.
kinda liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I still that makes me very uneasy having Lucas there. Ugh, I don't like
Mm,
that. Don't like that
we
at
don't
all.
like that, yeah.
um, let's see. Okay, so then Joss made a beeline for Jax and was talking about how concerned she is that Lucas, was going to move in, and that's when he threatened her and
Yeah, he was really, like,
yeah,
laying down the law and being the
yeah,
huffy boss,
Mm,
bad guy, boss
mhm.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he calls Vaughn. He didn't really dial any number. He seemed like all he had to do was pick up the receiver, and Vaughn was waiting on the other end.
It's like Vaughn's his bitch now, you know.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's
they
like
really reduced Vaughn to a like kind of nothingness now.
yeah, yeah, he's just kind of a tool. Um, and he acted like he was gonna have to be in charge, I guess, of keeping an eye on Lucas, right? Was that who he assigned him to, sort of?
I don't remember. Was that? I don't
Something
know.
like that, or maybe it was
Okay.
Spoon Island, I can't remember if it was the whole place. But so Vaughn, I guess, will be lurking around now a little bit more, maybe.
And you know what's weird is that we haven't really had much follow up on Joss and Vaughn's. Like
Yeah.
we thought they were going to have a hard time breaking up, but it seems like they haven't. You
No,
know,
it does seem that way, yeah, yeah.
or at least we haven't had any scenes where they're seen they're suffering from
Right,
you
right.
know their
Yeah, they
separation.
right. Yeah, I don't need scenes like that between those 2, really.
And I'm wondering, like maybe they just did go, oh, like you know what, that was just sort of a momentary, you know,
Yeah, emotions run high when you're out there, on assignment at the 5
yep, and
Poppies and
you're
stuff.
both really hot,
Yeah,
and he has fabulous feathered hair.
and you're wearing tennis whites, which are
The
sexy.
tennis whites, yep, exactly. Too
Anyone who's
snug to even shove
irritable.
a ball up under to for safekeeping, you know? Remember they used to do that? Like, they just kinda shove the ball up under the
Shove a ball up under for safekeeping. It's
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah, they still do. They still do that.
Do they?
Yeah, although somehow you made it naughty. Yeah, they sort of almost it seems like it's more, like, conspicuous now the way they do it, like, the women and the men.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched in a long time. Don't they have a lot more, like, Lycra and sort of snappy materials and stuff? So maybe they're
Well,
you
sometimes it seems like the women will, like, tuck their skirt up under, like, the built-in, like, underwear, like, when they're putting the ball up there for safekeeping.
on purpose or, like, they don't know
Yeah,
they've done it?
and kind of on
Oh,
purpose, I think. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a little attitude or something.
huh.
I
I
don't
don't know.
pretend to understand professional tennis players, though.
Can I ask you about something else I don't understand that has nothing to do with what we're talking about?
Might as well, sure.
Okay. Have you heard this phenomenon of kids, like young kids, saying 6, 7? Are you familiar
Oh,
with the 6, 7 thing?
I saw something about that, but I didn't know what that meant either. Did you look it up or anything?
I haven't looked it up. I mean, I saw somebody else try and explain it that it's just something only understood by children and completely nonsensical and just made
Oh,
up to
uh-huh.
drive adults insane. And I thought, isn't
Yeah,
that incredible, the power of that?
yeah, I'm seeing it here now, yeah.
It's kind of like when you people do that repeat back what you just said thing to drive you nuts.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, okay. So you're gonna start doing that to me now?
No, I don't know any children really currently. I'm just
No,
wondering how widespread it is and how it started and do the numbers mean anything?
I don't know. I don't know, Gia, but clearly it's working. They've gotten to you.
They've gotten to me, but you don't know anything about it?
Nope.
Your
Nope.
daughter's not using this on you?
Nope.
I
Mm-mm.
guess they say things like, "Yeah, 6, 7 doesn't matter," like kinda 6 or 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure.
Isn't that weird? I think it's weird.
It is weird. That kid, yeah, slang does get a little weird sometimes, a little silly. But luckily we're past that now. Hello?
Okay.
I lost you.
I'm sorry, I'm reading about it, It's a nonsensical phrase
Yeah.
used by Gen Z to mean so-so, disarray, or simply as a meaningless space filler,
Mhm.
often accompanied by a juggling hands gesture.
Oh boy. Their future is looking bright.
But what a weird thing to have come up with. Huh.
Yeah. I I
I'm
I'm not
fascinated. I'm fascinated. Okay, get
I
me back to hospital. What's going on?
I'll try. Okay. All right, let's turn to today's episode. So we're at
Okay,
bobbing
good.
for a large
Yeah.
part of this. So we had Gio and Emma
Yeah,
plotting.
that table, they just had rotating characters, like
Yeah,
they're just
yeah.
kind of occupying that table all day.
Mhm, mhm. So, Gia got Emma fired up again after she was disappointed in herself for not getting the key fob earlier.
Yeah,
Grit, you know?
which she so could have. I mean, I would have already had
She
it.
could have. He would have freaked out.
I would have knocked everything off the table. I would have been
Yeah,
like, "Oh
yeah,
my god, a bug," or something, and then swept
yeah.
everything off
Oh,
the
there
table,
you
and
go.
then
Yeah,
got it off the floor while you're picking everything up, because she
yeah.
was on the phone.
Right, that would have
And
been a good move, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
not
All
just a
right, thanks.
pretty face.
In sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Gia, I'll give you credit. You probably
But
could have
anyway,
gotten
yeah, so they
some.
got the whole Dalton plot is, Jesus, I hope they get it done. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Uh,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what's
The
going on
dogs
over
are
there.
tired of it.
They were all
They're like,
tired of
"Yeah,
it, yeah.
let
All
the beagles
fed up.
free. Let the beagles
Yeah,
run
that's
free."
right, that's right. They're unifying. They're in
Yeah,
solidarity with the
yeah.
beagle. I think B has a little beagle in her, so she's especially upset by this.
Beagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of cute. Geo is being like cute. Like I like
Mhm.
his manner with Emma. They're
Mhm.
they're they're very cute together.
They are, they're very sweet. I think they still, especially Geo, I'm not sure he understands that this might be dangerous, you know?
Um, yeah, maybe not. And she probably does, but she doesn't care because she's so driven.
Right, right, yeah, but this
But
is this is kinda high stakes stuff. I mean, even
and I
if it
do it, go ahead.
I was gonna say, even if Sidwell wasn't involved, even if it was just like a lab doing tests on
Yeah,
animals, they're still breaking and entering and whatever,
yeah.
still
I
the
hate
bad.
I hate that I hate that they're involving that younger tier of
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
Because they're not as smart. They're
Mhm.
likely to make worse decisions, even if that's possible.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I know. That shows a little bit of a I mean, that seems natural, like they wouldn't be mature enough to see that it's a risk,
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
yeah, they're not thinking that way. No.
But all the adults around them, if something bad happens, boy, will they be on
Yeah,
edge
they're gonna blame
again,
them.
but,
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah,
that's a little scary. Um, and then we went to Pentonville. We visited Willow at Pentonville.
yep. And sadly, we learned that Chase has been there 3 or 4
She's
times
been
already.
there, and he dresses up when he goes to
He
see her.
dresses up and they hold hands, and she bats her eyelashes,
Yeah, yeah,
and she's very pale, very pale. She looks like she has consumption or something.
yeah, she's very wide-eyed and pale,
Wan. She's
and yes,
wan.
wan. Yeah, and,
Um,
yeah, man, she's gonna be totally, like, in love with Chase by the end of this.
yeah, and he's kind of in love with her. I don't like what's going on here.
No, no, I know, I don't either, 'cause I thought we thought maybe that wasn't happening. We were hoping that,
Yeah,
maybe
because he'd been so upfront with
yeah,
Brooklyn about everything. But
mhm.
has he been upfront like, "Oh, yes, today I went and visited Willow again," I don't
Right,
know.
right, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, and then
There's
meanwhile, we had the conversation between Dante and Brooklyn, and that
yeah.
could have been a better conversation. It kinda seemed like they weren't really saying very much there,
No, it
you
felt
know?
like it was supposed to be dramatic, but Dante
Yeah,
was just kinda like, "Yeah, yep, he's too close to it, yep, and you
yeah,
probably ought to talk to him," and yeah.
right, right. I don't know, nothing very, very exciting there. And I like both of them, it's kinda nice to see them talking to each other, but it
I
didn't have
I felt like we were just supposed to be feeling this, like, shift of coupledom, like,
mm,
"Oh,
mm,
you're gonna see us throwing
uh-huh,
Dante with Brooklyn more and
yeah,
Chase with Willow more," that the whole, like,
uh-huh.
getting together with your exes thing is gonna be going on.
Yeah. Oh,
because nobody understands you like your ex when that
right,
kind of a.
right. Yeah.
Well,
Oy.
I don't like that idea, but I feel like that might be.
Yeah, you're probably right, Chia. Probably
I
right.
frequently am so frequently. But yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I didn't think that dialogue was great between those two, but
No, no. So then let's see, we had some of Jacinda at Nina's office. Drew came
Drew
by,
threatening like only Drew can.
threatening
Yeah,
Jacinda, trying to like get Nina to do stuff that he wanted her to do and things like that. And I don't know.
yeah.
I guess Nina's approach made some sense, putting
Sort of, I
Michael in a
guess.
situation where he would
Yeah.
have to kind of choose, right?
Well, and she had a point about the optics of
Yeah,
Michael, like
yeah,
presenting the
right.
sex worker with his children is not not a good look as like
Yeah,
somebody trying to
yeah.
keep the kids for himself.
Mhm, mhm.
So that
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what ultimately brought Nina around so that she accepted Jacinda as her assistant.
Um, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I kinda like that she kept an open mind, I guess, and
Yeah.
just
Or
sort of
did Michael blackmail her or something into
well, he
taking her on?
definitely, talked to her, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it was all his idea to begin with, but,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, I sh
Well,
maybe
anyway, it seems like she's working out. It sounds like she's a good
yeah,
worker.
yeah. Now what did you
I'm
think of
rooting for Jacinda. I like
me
her.
too, me too, yeah, I wouldn't mind it if she carved a spot for herself out,
In Port Charles,
in Port
stick
Charles.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, sure.
Work. We need more working girls.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, and Nina does need an assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Now
like Nina's pants today.
I thought that was very risky, those pants.
Very
Brave,
risky
very
and
brave.
risque.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like a weird material, and in addition to being a kind of a weird fit.
Yeah, they were a little bit like a pajama kind of a material, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and a
Um,
little bit disco.
a little bit
So,
disco. Yeah, interesting color. So yeah, again, a bold choice.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I was a little shocked, I have to say. I don't know
yeah,
why.
not her usual look. I mean,
Right,
she
right.
frequently is she's a pants kind of gal. She usually
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
pants, but those didn't work. I didn't think.
They were maybe, yeah, a little too,
As I sit on my fashion throne and judge.
Me too. Me too.
And then we saw Michael come in, and are we supposed to believe that he and Jacinda kind of are having a little thing now, or was
Well,
that all for looks?
I think they're still sort of practicing. I think they're still sort of making it look like they're a couple, but I don't think they're quite there yet. Do you?
Okay, I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we haven't seen that much of them really together.
No, I
Um,
watched I watched a remake of oh no, I'm gonna forget the name of it. Damn it.
remake of a movie
Of an
or
old Audrey Hepburn Humphrey Bogart movie,
uh,
and they
huh.
remade it with Harrison Ford and
Oh, huh. Oh, Sabrina or something like that?
Sabrina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's that a lot of that, that we're gonna pretend to be a couple, and
Mhm.
then they really fall for each other thing,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
repeated. That's quite a motif.
It is, isn't it? Hmm. I don't know what to make of
Mhm.
that.
I don't know, just pointing it out. It wasn't a good movie, particularly this version. Maybe
Mhm.
the earlier one was great, but I watched the whole thing.
That's okay.
I did waste 2 hours on it.
I watched that movie years and years ago.
The original or
The no, the Harrison Ford
oh,
one.
the Harrison Ford? I have a
Yeah.
hard time, like, I don't quite get why Humphrey Bogart was such a
Yeah. That's a
thing. Like,
stretch. That's
did they
a real
not have other men?
I think they did. I think there were probably quite a few attractive men wandering around
Wandering around.
Hollywood,
But he certainly had his grip on the country
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
world, I guess.
I know,
Interesting.
interesting, huh? Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So we had that. We had
Mhm.
you're probably about to get to. We had Portia stuff, and
Mhm.
Portia doesn't know it, but she's being thrown to the wolves all over the place here.
All over the place. Yeah, she doesn't know it. And we still don't know. I mean, if she was with Isaiah, does he like I can't remember if she left his place or if they were together the whole night. Do you
I
remember?
don't think so. Didn't she end up having to come back to the hospital or
Yeah,
something?
I thought so. I thought so. So I
I
don't
can't
know
remember
like
why, but
right. I can't remember her timeline really,
I
like
feel like
where
maybe it was a different night, but didn't they find each other both again back at the hospital that same night?
maybe I can't remember. We're terrible. We wouldn't make
Yeah.
great cops. I mean, we would be like
No.
Anna
No.
level cops, you know.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and she really screwed herself there with that lie to Felicia because
Yeah, yeah.
um
Mhm.
yeah, and of course Portia is simply trying to cover her own butt in a completely different
Right.
dilemma, you know.
Mhm.
she
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
no idea that she's being
I
thrown
know.
under the bus as a
Yeah.
murder suspect, and so
I
it's
know.
all going to come to light, and no doubt, in the courtroom, and
Right.
it'll be one of those huge, like, gasping like moments, don't you
Yeah.
think? And
I have no idea how this is gonna play out because I feel like they should still be trying to find, like, at least one more suspect. Like, Portia doesn't seem like a great option, if they're trying to steer people away from Michael. Um
right, and as they've pointed out, like, everybody wants to
Yeah,
shoot
yeah.
Drew, so
Right,
yeah.
right. Mhm. So
So the fact that they just narrowed it down to Michael and didn't even have anybody else,
mhm.
yeah, it was
Right,
kind of
right.
weird. Yeah.
They didn't
I
try
think
that
Portia
hard.
will be shocked when she realizes that she's
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this whole thing now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she and Curtis, and maybe especially Curtis, had this vague idea that they might be considered suspects, and that's why they're
Right. They
staying
stay
married,
married. Yeah. Yeah.
um, but yeah, I don't think I think they're feeling pretty comfortable, especially probably
They
since
haven't been worried
Willow.
about that. Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and Isaiah just seemed like, and they look so like, at one point they were in her office, and
Mhm.
he, like, hugged her from behind and started talking about,
Yeah,
wishing they
yeah,
could be back at the cabin,
yeah,
and, like, cabin I think just means sex now,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they, like, looked so uncomfortable in that hug
Uh-huh.
even, it
Yeah,
was just like, and
yeah.
she's like, "Mhm, me too," you know?
Yeah, yeah,
It's like,
she kinda turned her head like she didn't wanna
yeah.
be quite as close to him as he was to her,
Yeah, like, I don't know,
yeah,
he seems so much younger, which I know he's supposed to be
yeah,
somewhat younger, but,
yeah,
he seems like he's having, like, a high school crush,
yeah, yeah, mhm.
and she's got really adult stuff going on.
She's got quite a lot of baggage, yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say, yeah, and if she I mean, she's what, probably she's was 6 weeks pregnant, right? The last time they mentioned, like, how far along
I
she was?
guess so, I don't remember, but
Something
sure,
I can't remember.
yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it was more than that because she was saying she wanted to wait till the first trimester was over before she told people, but don't you think she
yeah.
should tell Isaiah before that?
Um, yeah, I don't know what game she's playing there. I think
Mm.
she wants to just do the paternity test before.
Yeah, right, and somehow, like, have
Otherwise, she'll have these 2 men, like, hounding her, like,
yeah,
I
I
wanna tuck
know.
that baby in every night,"
I
and
know. Well, that's true, but she's gotta know that now that Jordan knows and that it's not gonna be long before other people know. And who else? Oh,
right,
Brit
r
could tell.
and Britt knows, yeah, and,
Yeah.
Laura knows.
Yeah, yeah. Anna
How did
knows. I mean, she doesn't know that Laura and Anna know, right?
right,
But
right.
poor Portia. I
But
feel a little
some yeah, it
bad for her.
just needs to get back to Isaiah before he confronts her, and then yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, I do feel bad for Portia. I mean, she's, brought it on herself basically, but yeah,
But
and I fear for this baby. If stress is bad for babies, then this is a
then this
really,
is
really
gonna be a very high-strung little baby.
yeah,
Yeah, a nervous wreck from day
yeah.
one. Oh, the poor little fella. Um, all right, so let's see. We had a scene at Sonny's place with Michael first where they were sort of like not arguing necessarily, but Sonny,
Yeah.
I don't know, that was also a kind of a dialogue that didn't really transport
Well,
me.
it's just Sonny was continuing with that, trying to coach Michael about not
Yeah,
seeming
yeah,
cold and calculating, and that's a theme everybody's putting forward. Like
yeah,
Brooklyn also with
yeah, yeah,
talking with
mhm,
Dante was
mhm,
talking about this side of Michael that she knew was there, but
mhm. Yeah,
like now is really prominent.
mhm.
And yeah, Michael just doesn't want to hear it from
Right, right.
Sonny.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it was just kind of a repeat of the diner conversation they had,
yeah. So, I don't
and
know.
we had Donna there. She's making turkeys,
Mhm.
probably those hand turkeys. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and then Justine comes along has a
Can I
flat.
tell you how much I hated that scene?
I got I
Oh,
believe you. Roxy didn't like it either.
yeah, I mean, seriously,
I know. I don't know. Were we supposed to take that at face value? Like she really had a flat tire
it
and this wasn't?
seemed like it.
Like,
It seemed like it.
that was a little too much.
Or do you think she was doing more to like play him somehow? Like, what would
I
her
wondered,
goal
I
be there?
I wonder well, just to sort of maybe she's playing up this role of being like this, like, easily manipulated woman. I don't know. That seems weird
That's
too.
that's the only way I would like that. Would have liked that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what she gains here. I mean, I don't maybe she thinks he'll let his guard down if he thinks she's just sort of got a crush on him or something. I don't know. But
But anyway, I was,
yeah. Yeah, I
just that
know.
that little bit of vomit rising up in your gullet
I
the whole
know, I
time.
know.
It's
I know when he rubbed the grease off of her face,
yeah.
it's like,
uh,
"Seriously? You thinking about, like, a kiss right now? Because
and the
that
whole I really hate that when they use little cute little kids as sort
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
some
Mhm,
kind of bait or something to like show this
mhm.
other side of
Right, right, yeah,
Sunny,
yeah,
it's like, oh
mhm.
my God, just
I know. Yeah.
just ugh, couldn't be more ugh.
I know. Yeah, that all feels a little unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have it
Um,
in his contract that he's got to have like
a
a
babe.
hot love interest every 6 months or so? And
Maybe he does. Maybe he does, Gia. We don't understand how all of these things work, you
we
know.
don't, yeah. And
Uh,
speaking of, we haven't had a good shower scene in a while. I guess we had some steam room scenes. So
a lot of steam room. Yeah, yeah, a
yeah.
lot of steam room stuff, right? All right, let's see. I'm afraid the dogs are dogs
Oh,
are
well, we have our big finale. That was
Yeah,
probably the
yeah,
yeah,
right. That's about like what all we have left to talk about really. So
yeah.
we
So
had we had this nice conversation between Ned and Geo, and
yep.
then Geo saying how what a good guy Ned is to Emma. And meanwhile, we could tell when Ned was talking to Geo, right? He was starting to seem like he was uncomfortable.
Yeah, he was too full or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, or something was a little wrong. And I
yeah,
actually even thought right then, like, uh-oh, ruh-roh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Me too. Yeah,
I really did because I was looking
yeah.
down at all the French fries. And
Exactly. I was like, "Is
yeah,
that his normal diet? That's probably not
yeah,
great." But yeah,
like man, yeah,
we want Ned to be
yeah.
around for a long time.
And
Um,
then the awful encounter
oh,
with
yeah,
Drew, who is
yeah,
just worse and worse. Like he
yeah,
really is like old man Potter from It's a Wonderful
yeah.
Life with Like
She's
he just, oh, how can I like screw
right.
with these people even just a little bit more, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, take something that means nothing to me and rip it out of their hands.
just to twist the knife, you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, I
And
know.
then, of course, Ned's having the heart attack,
Yeah, and he thinks he's faking it, and he just walks away.
and does he really even think he's faking it, or is he, is he diabolical enough to? I mean,
I
and I love that there's precedence in the
yeah,
family with
I know, that's just
Edward
what they
faking,
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and that's how we left it with poor Ned
Poor
on the
Ned. I
ground. Yeah,
know, I know. I wanted him to make it to the door or something, or for Gio to hear him yelling, and
yeah. Well, it's a busy diner, so somebody will come in or out
somebody'll
pretty
come
quickly,
right,
but.
right,
Yeah.
right. I know, it has to happen very, very soon.
But it was weird because in my head I was just saying like, well, this has been kind of a nuts and bolts Monday, which that happens, and
Mhm,
then they
mhm.
and then they give you a zinger right at the end there.
I know. Oh, boy. Ned has to be okay. That would be devastating if we lost Ned.
I know, but I haven't read anything about losing Ned, but
No, no, we can't have that.
goodness, yeah,
Yes.
that was something.
Yeah. And I could see Drew actually believing that Ned was just faking it and walking away thinking it was
Yeah,
too good
yeah,
true. I
right,
don't
yeah,
know, like, if I also wondered, like, okay, if he did believe he was having a heart attack, would he just walk away anyway?
right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, is he diabolical enough to truly just walk away?
Yeah.
Um,
I think so.
he's getting there.
He is getting there, yeah, yeah.
But
So
and he's the kind of guy though that even if he like he would talk himself into believing that he didn't think he was having a heart
yeah,
attack.
yeah,
Later he'd be
yeah.
like, "Well, how was
Right,
I?"
right,
Like,
right. Yeah, yeah, he'd have his whole excuse.
yeah,
Mhm.
he'd rationalize it
Mhm.
somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, jerk.
But yeah, it was quite the ending. It was good. It was a good thing that we didn't just turn it off and say, "Oh, today's just housekeeping." And,
That is a
I
good
mean, we
thing.
wouldn't because this is our job now, But
We have to watch till the end,
yeah,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
just saying in the past, if you'd been like, it's a boring Monday, I'll catch up later.
Oh, but we're too professional for that.
We really are, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got through it. We did it. We got it all right.
Mhm, we got it all pretty much, yeah, yeah,
Okay, excellent.
so we'll see. Hopefully, we'll have I don't get I was on Hulu, so I didn't see the upcoming scenes for tomorrow, so I don't know if,
Mm,
did they show any follow-up with
I don't
Ned?
think they showed any follow up with Ned. To be honest, I can't quite remember, but I don't believe they
Okay,
showed any follow up with Ned.
okay. Hmm. Alright.
So
Well,
yeah, we'll probably be in the dark about that for
um,
a
oof,
day.
I hope not too
I
long.
know. I hope
Mm,
not.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we should
Alright.
all go to
Yeah,
bed.
I think
Okay.
so too. Okay, Gia. Okay.
Okay. Everybody have a good night. You too.
Yes, yes. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes. Thanks. All right. We'll see you in a few days.
Okay, bye, Gia.
Bye.